All right, hey VC, how you doing? I'm Jamie, welcome back, and we're back with a thread response video. This is for Beth at B-Side Records, who came up with Gimme 10 number songs, so songs with numbers in the title of the tracks or the title of the album, that sort of thing. Now, I'm pretty sure it was started by Beth at B-Side Records. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it is Beth. I've been wrong before. But again, thanks for these thread ideas, because certainly in the VC, I know posting any sort of like new releases or unboxings or posting things like recent finds or recent pickups are going to be kind of few and far between over the next little while with the current situation with regards to store closings, temporary store closings, or limited ordering, that sort of thing. So it's nice to have these threads that we can have some fun with and post and communicate and keep connected that way. Okay, so I'm going to focus on Canadian artists for this one. So if we're doing number songs or songs with numbers in the title, got to do Rush and 2112. And of course, the title of the album and the title of the side one track. Rush and 2112 for our number songs. Okay, the Guess Who from the album American Woman. Guess Who, great albums, great songs. If you're going to own one Guess Who record, I would own this one. It's got American Woman, No Time, No Sugar Tonight, New Mother Nature, but two songs with numbers in the title. 969, The Oldest Man, instrumental, and the song 815. So you get two songs with numbers in the title on that one. Great album. Okay, the Hawk, Ronnie Hawkins. I talked about Ronnie Hawkins on my last thread video from the Rockabilly School, and I think it was Rachel who pointed out he's got dual citizenship now, so American and Canadian citizenship, originally from the States, but from the Rockabilly School, his cover of 40 Days. Just terrific. The Hawk and Ronnie Hawkins. The band Harlequin. May not be familiar with this band. They were out in the late 70s, pretty much through the 80s, early 80s. Saw Harlequin back in the day. They actually played in my hometown at our local high school. In fact, they played at the one high school, and it was such a big event when they were in town. They bussed kids from the other high school over, and so everybody got to a chance to see them. They had performances during the day and in the evening, and it was such a huge special event. And they put on a great show. They were so professional. Harlequin. So this is the album Love Crimes. This came out in when did this come out? 1980. And in a sense was a big radio hit. Thinking of You, also a big radio hit. But our number song is the track Heaven Dial 999. Harlequin and Love Crimes. Again, pretty pop rock, pretty radio friendly kind of band. Singer-songwriter Jane Sabri. Hard to describe Jane Sabri in terms of, you could compare her maybe to a Kate Bush, Joni Mitchell to a degree, maybe Laurie Anderson even. Very sort of that new wave style through the 80s. Very distinctive vocal style. This is the album The Speckless Sky, and this came out, I believe, in 1985 on Duke Records. You got a couple on this one. One More Color, which was a pretty big Canadian radio hit. And also on here is the song called 7 Steps to the Wall. So worth checking out, and it's not verified, but I believe this is an autographed copy, but that's not verified. But Jane Sabri, The Speckless Sky. Artist worth checking out if you're not familiar with her. Okay, the band Klaatu, Canadian band. Certainly early in Klaatu's career, they were thought to be the Beatles or the secretly reunited Beatles, but certainly a number of big hits. Calling Occupants was their song. Of course, the Carpenters had a big cover hit with that one, but on this one, this is Klaatu, and the album is Hope, and the song is Around the Universe in 80 Days. Always thought Klaatu album covers were pretty cool. Klaatu. Okay, the band Max Webster. Got to go with A Million Vacations. Max Webster often opened up for Rush over the years. Saw Max Webster play a number of times, certainly in Stratford, my area. And yeah, A Million Vacations. Gotta love it. Of course, Kim Mitchell would go on to a successful solo career as well. Gowan. Here's an artist's solo career that I really miss. Gowan, or Larry Gowan, Lawrence Gowan, who's now the lead singer with the band Styx, but has some great solo albums. And I just really thought he was a really unique artist, great performer. This is from the album Great Dirty World. He does a song called Moonlight Desires that features John Anderson from Yes, but the He has a song called One Brief Shining Moment, which would qualify for our thread, but he also has the song 60-Second Nightmare. But Gowan, he still does a little bit of solo performing, but I don't think he's released any solo material for a while. But he's an artist I kind of miss in terms of the solo career. Gowan, worth checking out. Worth checking out for sure. Okay, we've got Joni Mitchell from Don Juan's Reckless Daughter with the interesting cover, and from this double album we have the song The 10th World on side 3. The 10th World. And last but not least, I don't think I've had a chance to chat about the band GATO, Canadian band featuring Greg Godovitz, who was originally with the band Flood. And that's Flood spelled F-L-U-D-D, that had a number of Canadian radio hits in the 70s, early 70s. And then Greg went on to form this band, GATO, which were a trio, just hard rockin' band. Saw them perform in my hometown. Great band. And on this one, on side 2, is the album 12 Days. Again, GATO, another band, a nice hard rocking band. If you're not familiar with, check them out. They had their big radio hit was Pretty Bad Boys. And the band GATO. And that's our thread. Gimme 10 number songs. So thanks for Beth to B-Side Records for coming up with this one. And yeah, keep spinning. We'll chat again.